Lenovo, we believe AI should live where you do. On your shop floor, sales floor, front desk, teacher's desk, home office, corner office, and on your commute. Beep, beep. AI should be personalized to you, always responsive and always protected. So we all can be safer, smarter, healthier, happier, more productive, less stressed. AI should be at your fingertips. We build and deploy AI solutions at the edge of the network and on-premise, so they're immediate, private, and tailored to your business. And with the widest range of products and partners, we deliver the computing power to take on even the heaviest AI workloads. Because we believe AI should come to you and be built for what you need. Available to everyone, everywhere. We're making AI for firstborns, first loves, for I cans, for I got this, for cancer fighters, food providers, for dreamers, storytellers, for game changers. We're making AI for all.
Lenovo.
Please welcome Matt Zielinski.
Good morning. So good morning and welcome everyone to Lenovo Tech World 2023 in my hometown of Austin, Texas. I'm Matt Zielinski, President of Lenovo's International Markets, and I'm totally thrilled to be your host today. Look, the opportunity and hey, thanks, hey, appreciate it. All right, we got the room all warmed up, let's go, let's go. Look, the opportunity and promise of AI have never been more real. And as it emerges throughout the entire IT industry to offer transformative potential for all walks of society. Today, Lenovo is proud to unveil our vision for high-performance power, computing power, unrivaled PC expertise, and to introduce a comprehensive approach to turnkey AI-enabled solutions to the world stage. It's our time to show you that we're not just ready for AI, we're driving it. So without further ado, Tech World starts now.
My name is Gabriel. I'm a software engineer from Brazil. And I've used sign language my entire life to connect with my friends and family. Now, Lenovo is working to help me connect with anyone, anywhere.
In Brazil, over 2.3 million people, just like Gabriel, depend on Libras, the Brazilian sign language for communication.
Can you imagine a world where they can communicate with anyone in any language, even with those who cannot read or are visually impaired?
We began developing a real-time translation tool from Brazilian Sign Language to Portuguese that allows people to gesture to the camera while an algorithm provides simultaneous translation. We have engaged dozens of deaf and hard of hearing individuals throughout this process and recorded thousands of hours of people using sign language. We have processed all this material through Lenovo servers to train an artificial intelligence capable of performing this task.
This technology opens many doors for people like me who rely on sign language to communicate. It's a huge step forward for our community. But I want to tell you all this in person. Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to come all the way from Brazil to join you guys here today. I am so proud to be here at Tech World to show you this amazing technology in person. And we can't wait to show you even more in the demo area. But first, it is my honor to introduce you to YY, CEO and Chairman of Lenovo.
Obrigado, Gabriel. Hello and welcome to Lenovo Tech World. What we just saw is worth a million words to me. I know that Gabriel's family helped choose the voice that now can become his own. Gabriel made me realize how Lenovo's AI technology made his dream come true. It's our users who always inspire us to do better. It's our users who make me proud and humbled. Proud because of our commitment to AI for all, making AI accessible and inclusive and leaving no one behind. Humbled because this is just the beginning of our journey. And there's so much more to be done to unleash the power of the AI, to drive intelligent transformation in every aspect of our life and in every industry. And that transformation has been accelerated by the recent leap in AI-generated content and the large language model. For the first time, AI has become so real and so relevant to every individual, every enterprise. With all this excitement comes a deeper quest for more. To start, what does it take for AIGC and the large language models, the critical invisibles, to happen? Definitely, data is essential, and it's the natural outcome of the first phase of digitalization. Training and inferencing based on algorithms and models are critical. And the computing power, not just in the cloud, but ever stronger at the edge and the client level, is also indispensable. AI, in its full picture, is pocket to cloud computing capabilities, different applications and solutions in different industries. But there's a dilemma here. If you want the public foundation model to give you accurate answers or precise content, you would have to disclose your real intention and provide real records and real data to the model. But that means your personal privacy or enterprise confidential data would become part of the public information. We all love how the public model responds to our questions. But sometimes we want to keep these questions and answers to our own devices or within our own enterprise only. So how can you get the best of the two worlds? Probably combining public model with the personal foundation model and the enterprise foundation model is the answer. And we will show you how they work. So those are the themes of the day. Let's start with smart devices. They are the vehicles for AI to reach its users. Lenovo's model compression technology allows a personal foundation model to run on your own device. So in the future, your PC may be an AI PC, your phone may be an AI phone, and your workstation may be an AI workstation. Today, I'm proud to share our vision and the concept of AI devices from Lenovo. On these AI-ready devices, a local knowledge base will be built so your device knows you well. A personal foundation model will be able to perform inferencing with your personal data stored on your device or home server. Your personal data will never be sent to the public cloud unless you give authorization. It can even anticipate what you might need next and proactively and independently look for solutions. It becomes a digital extension of you. Essentially, you now have a personal AI twin. Now, Matt and Terry are eager to show you how this works. Matt and Terry, please.
Thank you, YY. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Terrence Southern, an innovative musician who has produced the world's first AI-composed pop album. Taryn, welcome to Tech World.
Thank you so much, Matt. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, let's give her a little love here. A little Austin love. So it's great to have you back in Austin. Look, when we were just chatting backstage, you shared how much you love going to music festivals all over the country, which, by the way, in Austin is like the best city in the world for live music events. And so as a fellow Austin local, I got to know which one's your absolute favorite.
Well, that one's easy. I have to go with Austin City Limits for sure. I think it actually just happened, right?
It did?
Yeah, it just happened. I'm curious if any of my favorite artists were in the lineup. So speaking of personal AI twins, how about we ask my Moto AI who performed?
Let's do it. And as we just heard from YY, Lenovo's personal AI twin works on your device through model compression technology, which means that it can even work without the internet. So for an added challenge, why don't we switch that bad boy into airplane mode?
You're joking. All right, airplane mode it is.
Oops. Guy's right behind me.
I'm so excited. Okay, we've got it set to airplane mode. Moto AI, did any of my favorite musicians play at the Austin City Limits this year? Okay, it's thinking.
All right.
So, Matt, when was the last time you actually went to a concert?
Truth be told, it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Lionel Richie, Earth, Wind, and Fire opened for him. It was like a doozy. When I'm talking a doozy, it was one of the best nights ever. It really was. But you know, yeah, Lionel, and Earth, Wind, and Fire too, but only 2 guys left there, so it was a little bit of a different deal. But look, we had some awesome musical guests here at Formula One this past weekend, and how about Rob Thomas last night, personal favorite, last night at Skybog? He was on.
My inner teenager was going crazy over Rob Thomas. Okay, so here we go. It looks like Hozier performed at Austin City Limits this year. I love Hozier, so that's great. You know what? I actually think Hozier's next tour is coming up, and it's going to be in Europe. What do you think? Should we try to plan a trip?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it, absolutely.
All right. Well, whenever I need to plan a trip, I'll tell you what comes in handy. My AI PC.
All right.
Because it just knows me so well through its knowledge base.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we try a public AI model first, and we can compare its answers with your personal AI twin. Maybe a little friendly competition, see how we do here.
You are so clever.
I'm a clever guy.
Okay, let's do it. You take the public model, I'll do the personal AI twin.
Okay. You got to make
Here
this
we
window
go.
bigger.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to
Ready?
create a brief 1-day travel plan to attend the Hozier concert in Stockholm, Sweden on November 26th. And since we are live on a stage, let's do this in less than 150 words.
Man, I'm like sweating trying to keep up with that and the whole type thing here.
Okay, ready? And go.
All right.
Okay, it's generating.
Oh, I see some stuff popping up here. All right, early morning flight into Stockholm. Check into your hotel in the city center. Afternoon. Local cafe.
All right, I think we should check the public foundation model first, because you're almost ready to go.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah?
I mean, it's coming together pretty good. There's a couple things here. It's rational, but ABBA Museum might be your thing. It probably wouldn't be my thing.
I'm not a huge ABBA person. I mean, the coffee idea is great, but not in the afternoon. I'm really big on my sleep, so.
But it's still a pretty legit itinerary.
It's not bad. I like it, but let's see what the personal AI twin has to say.
Okay.
See if it's a little bit more me.
All right,
How about that?
let's see.
Okay,
All right.
what do we have here? LAX, it knows
All right,
where I live.
So way more personalized, knows your home airport. It's got your hotel preferences, which is Clarion. I've only seen Clarion right next door to hotels on the wrong side of the road, but if Clarion's your thing, we can stay at Clarion. Let's see here. British Airways, that makes a lot of sense.
Avicii, love Avicii.
That's true. I like Avicii too. A couple of good restaurant recommendations, Maestro and Mikado Bento. How does that sound?
Already craving some sushi and pad thai. Well, wow, I think this personal AI twin definitely makes trip planning a bit easier. And fun fact, it can also help out with visuals as well. So I'm thinking, how about I ask a few of my friends to come on this trip with me, and my personal AI twin can generate a photo, maybe to, help lure them there. What do you think?
Okay, all right, absolutely, let's do it.
Okay, so why don't we ask, please create an invitation that I can send to my friends to visualize this trip. Done.
Thinking. It's thinking.
What's it gonna do? Oh my
boom.
gosh,
Look at that.
there she is. She's at Hosier.
All right, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
I like that they are taking from younger photos of me as well.
Well,
It's nice.
I might be able to get out of my annual family Christmas photo with this one, and in fact, I might just use that one and see what kind of reactions I get from my friends and
Yeah.
family. But look, Taryn, I think you and your friends are going to be super excited about this trip. I'm certainly excited to get my hands on an AI PC. You guys can all check it out firsthand after the show at our product showcase. And I think with that, boss, YY, back over to you.
Thank you, Matt and Harry. So that looks amazing, right? So I guess in the future, people would more like airplane mode. So that's how Lenovo will bring AI to you, to everyone, at your fingertips, together with our strategic partners. Very soon, on your AI PC, you will be able to build a local knowledge base, run a personal foundation model, perform AI computing, and use natural interactions with it. And the word smart will not be limited to just PCs, smartphones. AI-enabled devices are expanding into new form factors, like smart cars. Although Lenovo is not getting into the car business, we are an important part to bring this vision to life by offering computing and intelligent solutions. The modern car has become a supercomputer on wheels. The car's performance is no longer measured by horsepower, but by trillions of operations per second, or TOPS, supporting from smart cockpit to autonomous driving and to smart display, and for sure, your AI twin. It runs on a vehicle-based foundation model, so it understands your preferences, responds to and predict your needs, and drive you around. And definitely, what happens in your car truly stays in your car. So Lenovo's central computer unit will be running on NVIDIA's DriveThor platform, the world's most powerful in-vehicle computer. Today, I'm very honored to have Jensen Huang, founder and CEO of NVIDIA, to join me on the stage. Please welcome Jensen. Jensen.
Glad to be here. Thanks, everyone.
So Jensen, I know our media friend here have a lot of questions for you, but today I want to try to ask you some questions on behalf of them, but they can tell me so whether I'm a good interviewer or not. How about that?
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, so definitely my first question is about the vehicle computing. So we have worked on that for quite a while to capture the opportunity. So although it's not what we want to focus today, but we really want to hear from you. So what's your perspective on future vehicle computing?
Yeah. Well, the largest industry in the world is transportation. And it is about to become a computer industry for the very first time.
Yeah, for sure.
And so what's inside the computer, what's inside the car used to be, of course, engines and electronic parts, but in the future it's going to be a computer. And so this is going to be one gigantic new market for the computer industry. And it's terrific that Lenovo is going to be part of it. With your heritage in building extraordinary computers, you'll be able to bring that to the automotive industry.
Thank you, Jensen. But beyond the vehicle computing, we collaborate broadly in workstation, gaming PC, high-performance computer, now extending into AI and smart infrastructure.
Yeah.
So recently, definitely hottest topic is ChatGPT. NVIDIA has had such an important role enabling this new era. You have been the leader in AI for more than a decade. So could you share with us your insights on generative AI, particularly what's the prospect of its applications?
Well, we saw some pretty cool examples of generative AI just now in the demos. But when you take a step back and think about what happened in the last decade, several very important inventions were discovered. For the very first time, a computer could write software that no humans can. Yeah. And so that requires an AI infrastructure, a new type of computing infrastructure. And this is the largest TAM expansion in the history of our partnership. We've been working together now for 25 years.
Yes.
You know, could you imagine YY and me 25 years ago?
Yeah.
So it's been a very, very long time.
Much younger.
Yeah, one of us anyways. And
both of us. For sure.
And so over the years, we've worked on workstations and laptops and servers and supercomputers. The most energy efficient supercomputers in the world are powered by NVIDIA and Lenovo. And now there's a brand new type of computer. I call it an AI factory. And this AI factory is a dedicated computing infrastructure with supercomputers that we build that are dedicated to optimize for artificial intelligence. And this AI factory has a singular purpose. It takes raw material, data that comes into it, and it processes it and refines it with a great deal of processing, and it outputs intelligence. Now, a decade ago, the type of intelligence we were able to produce was understanding the meaning of the data, understanding speech, understanding images, understanding the meaning of the data. But now, for the very first time, and you saw some examples of that just a second ago, we are able to generate data. Generative AI generation. Now, the ability for a computer to not only understand data of all kinds, unstructured of all kinds. It could be, of course, words and sounds and pixel images, and it could be proteins and chemicals. It could be motion. Whatever information could be digitized, computers now have the ability to understand the meaning of it.
Yeah.
What is the meaning that's embedded in the data, and now we can generate it. Well, in order for us and this revolution started in the cloud, but it's now one of the biggest opportunities is for us to bring it to the enterprise. And the reason for that is because the vast majority of the world's data is embedded in enterprises. It is for us. That data is confidential, it's proprietary, it's intensely sensitive, and for some people, it's regulated and unable to move to the cloud.
Yeah.
And so what we need to do is to create the infrastructure as well as the solution stack that makes it possible for every company to be able to take advantage of artificial intelligence. And it includes 4 parts. And we have it back here showing you. There are 4 parts. The first part is the pre-trained models. And we call that AI foundation. These foundational models are in our cloud. and they're optimized to deliver the most performance so they can be as interactive as possible, as well as most cost efficient. These models are quite large to process, and the faster we can process it, the lower the cost. The second thing is how do we take this AI model, which fundamentally is kind of like a brain, but it doesn't really do anything unless you turn it into an application. One of the things that you'll hear plenty about in the near future, and surely in this conference, is this notion called a retrieval augmented generation. Retrieval augmented generation. It's another way of saying creating a chatbot. And this chatbot has the ability that's augmented by data that's yours. And so we now have the capability to vectorize or turn this database into a semantic database, not a relational database, not an unstructured database, but a semantic database, a database that understands meaning. And so you could talk to this database, ask it questions, and because it understands the words that you're using, and it understands the meaning of the data that's inside its storage vector database, it has the ability now to respond in a way that makes sense to you. Yes. And so the second component is what is called a RAG, a retrieval augmented generative models. We tend to take this application, this new form of enterprise application, which is about assembling AIs. This is the way applications will be built in the future. We assemble the AIs. Instead of writing code or writing SQL queries, we're going to assemble AIs like we assemble teams. And these AIs will perform all kinds of things. They'll perform things like customer service. It'll help you create marketing campaigns. It'll monitor all the activities in and out of your company to detect fraud. One of my favorite examples is talking to data. You'll be able to talk to your storage, whatever you have in your PC, you'll be able to talk to it. Talk to data.
Interesting.
Yeah, talk to data. And so this application has all kinds of, this RAG has the ability to create all kinds of applications, but it now needs to run on-prem. And this is where our partnership with Lenovo really comes in. The first part is the operating system. We've been working with VMware. VMware is the operating system of enterprises all over the world. Some 500,000 enterprises around the world uses VMware. We've been working with VMware to turn that operating system, which was originally designed for virtualization, which is now designed for artificial intelligence. And it's called VMware Private AI. We've been working on it for some 4 years. And that operating system runs on a runtime we call NVIDIA AI Enterprise. And that runtime does all of the data processing, all the deep learning, all of, everything from training, fine-tuning, to guardrailing, all the way to inference and the deployment of the models. That entire stack runs on a Lenovo Think server that we've been working on together. And so these are the 4 components, the 4 parts of our partnership taking generative AI to the world's enterprise.
Yeah, Jensen, so I 100% agree with you. So I believe more generative AI application will happen in enterprise space. So my second question is, how can we partner to bring generative AI to more vertical industries and enterprises?
Well, there are 4 components. Yeah. There's the pre-trained model, the knowledge of how to build these applications. How do you vectorize the databases? How do you put semantic features into databases? How do you create these applications out of generative AI? And how do you deploy it? Installing and implementing the operating system, knowing how to orchestrate these workloads, and then running it in your data center. I can't imagine a better partnership than the 2 of ours, where the knowledge and the technologies and the reach of the world's markets, from transportation to healthcare to financial services, the reach of the world's markets is so broad with the Lenovo team. The combination between us, we can bring this technology to just about everybody.
Yeah, so Jensen, I'm so happy to take our partnership to the next level. So actually we are very excited to announce a new joint hybrid AI initiative. We want to bring the next generation of cloud AI technology to enterprise everywhere. That means as your time to market partner, Lenovo will deliver new enterprise AI solutions based on NVIDIA MGX architecture, Lenovo hybrid AI services, and so much more.
That's right. And this is one of the major pillars Lenovo's vision and strategy of AI for all. So it's terrific.
So thank you, Jensen, for your trust and great partnership. Let's continue to unleash the power of AI to drive innovation and transformation, starting from celebrating this hybrid AI initiative.
Thank you, YY. And to the next 25 years. All right, guys.
Thank you again, Jensen. So, tremendously exciting opportunities in smart infrastructure. If devices are the vehicles for AI to reach its users, so infrastructure is a racetrack for AI to run on. From edge to cloud, so Lenovo is committed to providing the best racetrack, broad enough to support the massive flow of data, powerful enough to perform the most demanding computing tasks, fast enough to process data closer to where it's generated, and flexible enough for customers to scale up or scale out while saving cost and energy consumption. And we won't stop there. So we will also take you to your destination with our smart solutions supported by a vision of Enterprise AI Twin. Enterprise AI Twin is a collection of AI applications that have in-depth knowledge about enterprise and keep that knowledge private and secure. It finds and extracts relevant information within your enterprise from devices, edge, and private cloud. Integrates them into assessments and conclusions and proposes solutions. With the Enterprise AI Twin, it can help employees book business travels and adjust the plans when necessary. It combines the company's travel policies and approval processes with the employees' profiles and preferences. So that's just a very simple applications. And there are more complex applications. So when a hurricane approaches, the supply chain team has to get ready to mitigate the potential risks. The team can get weather forecast from a public model. But in order to understand the impact to the delivery of customer orders, they have to ask their enterprise foundation model. The model tells them customer A's order to be manufactured could be impacted by plant closure. Customer B's order to be shipped could be impacted by ground transportation disruption. And the customer C's order to be scheduled could be impacted by parts arrival delay. So from here, the enterprise foundation model recommends solutions to upgrade shipping method or prioritize specific orders. So in my view, enterprise foundation model will coexist with the public foundation model and the public cloud to shape the future of hybrid AI. In many scenarios, so we will see this mix, like in digital workplace solutions. So this is our area. We have a lot of collaboration with Microsoft. And we have discussed extensively about building the personal AI twin and the enterprise AI twin vision into our future solutions. Now, let's hear from the chairman and CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella.
Thank you so much, YY. It's great to join you all virtually at Lenovo Tech World with so many of our mutual customers and partners. There's no question we are living in the early days of a platform shift that will unlock productivity growth, that we haven't seen in decades. At Microsoft, we are committed to helping people and organizations apply digital technology to adapt and thrive in this new age of AI. That's why our long-standing partnership with Lenovo is so important. Over the years, we have brought Lenovo's devices and services together with the power of technology to help customers around the world in every industry and across every sector of the economy. And together, we will build on these investments to help drive the next level of value for our shared customers. It starts with our collaboration on Lenovo PCs and Windows. We're innovating across silicon, hardware, and software to bring new life to the new era of AI PCs. And with Copilot, we're already bringing together the context and the intelligence of the web, your work data, and what you're doing at the moment on your PC. And there's so much more to come. In this time of rapid transformation, we will continue to help our shared customers maximize the value of our existing technology investments and thrive in this new age of AI. And I look forward to all that we can achieve together in the years ahead. Thank you so very much for the partnership, and enjoy the rest of Tech World.
Thank you, Satya, for your great partnership in smart devices, cloud, digital workplace solutions. Now, with the AI PC and the Copilot at the center of that. So we have talked about the AI-enabled, AI-ready, and the AI-optimized devices, infrastructure, and the solutions. We have a very special partner who has collaborated with us in almost all these areas. I'm honored to invite Chair and CEO of AMD, Dr. Lisa Su, to join me on the stage. Please welcome Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for being with us today.
Good morning, YY. It's such an honor to be here today, and welcome all of you to Austin.
Yeah, so I'll give the floor to you. So for the next couple of minutes,
okay.
So you can talk about the AI future and your contribution.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you, YY. Again, it's wonderful to be here at Tech World with all of you. It's been a wonderful few days for those of you who are here at the Formula One. What I wanted to do today is talk about two things. One is technology, so the technology that underpins Lenovo's vision of AI for all. And then the other is partnership and the tremendous partnership we have between Lenovo and AMD. So you've already heard a lot about this, but we all know, I mean, this is such a special time in the computing industry. AI is really sort of a step above everything. If you think about what technology has really been able to power from, if you think about the rise of PCs in the 80s or the internet in the 90s or, mobile phones or the cloud. I mean, all of those were tremendous innovations. But today, AI is fundamentally going to change our expectations for how we interact with technology. And you already saw it this morning with some of the wonderful demos with Gabrielle and Matt and Taryn. And if you think about it, what you need underneath all of that is you need tremendous compute. And that compute can help us in every dimension. Some of the things that I'm most excited about include what we can do with healthcare and how we can deliver customer experiences, how we can deliver enterprise experiences, how we can actually change the way we do research. And all of that requires tremendous compute underneath. And when you think about it, that requires tremendous partnership as well. And Lenovo and AMD have had an incredible partnership over the last 30 years, if you think about it across all of the different parts of our business. But what we have today is an opportunity to really bring all of that together. And that is, Lenovo has this wonderful, complete portfolio across client, edge, as well as infrastructure. And we also are one of the few companies that brings all of those pieces together, whether you're talking about CPUs or GPUs or accelerators that you need for all of this AI. And it's really exciting what we're doing together as a team. So let me start with just a little bit about the infrastructure in the data center. And I know that you'll hear a lot more about this from Kirk later on. But the data center is really really the center of where we need all of this compute. We're very, very proud of the partnership with Lenovo and what we've done together to deliver the 4th gen EPYC powered devices. And with the portfolio that we have with ThinkSystem and ThinkAgile servers, we're really able to deliver some incredible experiences together for our end users. There are things like what we're doing with OceanBox, who you're going to hear from later in terms of some of the research there. Things like the Dutch National Institute for Physics that are using ThinkSystem servers and EPYC processors and our GPUs for subatomic physics research. Or Hetzner, who's providing tremendous cloud and efficiency capabilities. These are just some of the examples that we're doing together between Lenovo and AMD. And today, you saw some of the beginnings of what's possible, right? When you look at the client and workstation devices, right? We have a great partnership in the gaming market on the Legion Pro, in the workstation market with ThinkStation P620. But you saw what the AI PC can do. And we are absolutely thrilled that Lenovo is one of the first partners to adopt our AMD Ryzen AI solutions. So how do you get all of that power at your PC? You actually need a tremendous engine underneath. And we integrated an AI engine into our Ryzen processors this year. Lenovo has been a tremendous adopter of that. And if you look across ThinkPad P, T, and X series right now, they're already all in market with Ryzen AI. And the Z series is also coming to market with Ryzen AI. So this is just the beginning of the growth of AI PCs. You heard from Satya what we're expecting as we go forward. And I think bringing this collaboration to life between Lenovo, Microsoft, and AMD is one of the things that I'm extremely proud of. So thank you, YY, for that tremendous partnership. And now, if you go into the world of generative AI, this is the most exciting part of AI today. You saw some of that earlier today. I think what's possible with large language models and the ability to train our computers with our massive amounts of data, and also ensure that we have the personal data that YY was talking about, this has the opportunity to make every one of us so much more productive, every enterprise so much productive, every industry so much more productive. And at the center of this is actually the AI accelerator. There are many accelerators out there, but for the largest language models, you need the most heavy compute-intensive accelerators. And that's what we've been investing in for the last many years in GPU compute. And some of the technology underneath that allows you to really, really optimize whether you're talking about training, or you're talking about inference, or you're talking about enterprise-wide solutions. You need to have the most powerful GPU compute accelerators, and that's what we're very proud of delivering with our AMD Instinct AI accelerators. And as we think about what enterprises need to do, they really need to have the software that allows them to enable their separate applications. And this is where our approach is actually quite unique. We have a strong software ecosystem that actually relies on open source solutions to optimize the software. And so many of today's AI developers are actually developing at the higher levels of software, including with things like PyTorch and Onyx and Jack, as some of the open source community comes together. And our goal is just to make it super easy for our joint customers to really deploy this technology as fast as possible and really rely on the benefit of an open approach so that we're able to bring developers from all over the world to innovate and accelerate the AI learning. So we have a lot of new tech that's coming out over the next few months, including our newest MI300A and MI300X solutions that will be part of the largest supercomputers in the world for both high-performance computing and AI. And we are very, very proud of the strong partnership with Lenovo as we look forward to working together to deliver these AI solutions into the world. So if you really think about it, the rate and pace of innovation is incredible. It's never been this fast, if you think about all we've been able to do. And it's been a tremendous honor to be such a deep partner with Lenovo, and we look forward to all we're going to do together. So thank you, YY, for giving me an opportunity to be here.
Thank you, Lisa, for the great partnership.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful to have our partners here to share their insights and demonstrating their support to Lenovo. So together, we bring AI to you and build a equitable, inclusive, and smart world.
Good morning.
Hi, Stefano.
Good morning, YY.
Thank you for joining me to celebrate our Lenovo Formula One partnership and the innovation, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And, well, actually, thank you for the invitation. It's just amazing for me to be here, and I'm really delighted to be with you today. We had an incredible event here in Austin, and I hope that you had the possibility to have fun together with us. And, you know, we are, as Formula One, the world's most technology, data-driven sport in the world. And we are so delighted to have a long-standing partnership with Lenovo. That means a lot tonight. And a company that shares Formula One values to technology and our commitment to using technology to shape the future of our sport. And Lenovo plays a key role in F1 technological operation throughout the season and beyond. Our goal is to engage with our fans 365 days a year and opening our sport to new audiences. And as we look to our future and becoming a more and more sustainable sport, we will need Lenovo's premium products and solution. And I look forward to working with Lenovo as we continue our mission to deliver the world's greatest sport and entertainment spectacle, as I said, in the world, together with Lenovo. So, Huawei, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's
thank
beautiful.
You, yes.
And I would like to celebrate this moment together with you.
Yeah.
Come on, let's have fun together. Let's enjoy that. Let's share this energy. Thank
to
you.
our championship, to our smarter future, for
our
all.
smarter future. And
thank you very much. I enjoy it.
To you. Thank you. To you. Oh yeah, that's yours. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you.
Hello, YY and Lenovo friends. Congratulations on this year's Lenovo Tech World. It's an honor to be joining you. We're very excited to be a critical part of the innovation showcase today, which highlights one of the most significant and influential technologies of our time, artificial intelligence. We share with Lenovo a deep understanding of what consumers and enterprise users want from their devices. And we have been delivering these experiences across Lenovo device portfolio, from premium Android smartphones and tablets to XR and laptops with Windows on Snapdragon. In fact, we have been driving incredible innovation in the PC space with Lenovo, including the world's first 5G PC and most recently the AI-enhanced Lenovo ThinkPad X13s. And we're only getting started. Our next-generation Snapdragon compute platform, featuring our much-anticipated Orion CPU, state-of-the-art GPU, and leading NPU, will drive a quantum leap in performance for Windows laptops. Integrating intelligence on the device is critical to realizing the full potential of generative AI, providing greater immediacy, reliability, personalization, security, and privacy. Qualcomm is on pace to enable generative AI models of multiple billions of parameters, positioning Lenovo devices to supercharge your productivity and creativity even more. Technology that can efficiently run multiple concurrent AI workloads locally on the device is key to enabling new use cases and enhancing experiences across all user segments, be it for consumers, small business owners, or an enterprise employee. These benefits can fuel innovation across industries and enrich our lives in new ways. From using contextual information for real-time decision-making and helping enable co-pilots for all of your key applications to communicating naturally with a digital assistant. On-device AI can also leverage distributed computing to run generative AI models more efficiently and work with the cloud to do even more. With our leadership in on-device AI, along with best-in-class connectivity and computing power, as well as leading battery life, we are uniquely positioned to help Lenovo bring you these amazing experiences and transform how we use our PCs. We're just at the beginning of this vision, and we're excited to be collaborating with Lenovo to make it a reality. We're very proud of this partnership. Thank you.
All right. Tell you what, everybody give it up for YY and all of our special guests. This is like the royalty and the who's who. Really great job. Super interesting. Now you've heard the vision from YY, and now that you've heard that, here to show all of us how we bring our AI vision to life. Please welcome Lenovo's Chief Technology Officer, Dr. Yong Ray, and CEO of Data Scientific, Cassie Kozyrkov. Come on up.
Good morning and welcome to Lenovo Tech World 2023. Today I have invited Cassie to join me to dive into Lenovo's view on AI foundation models.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Ray. Well, I guess we'd better start by telling everyone exactly what a foundation model is. So first, the formal definition. A foundation model is a large AI model trained on a vast quantity of data at scale, aligned with a human value system, such that it can be adapted for a wide range of downstream tasks. So now, to tie this in with terms that might be more familiar, the large language model, or LLM, that makes ChatGPT tick is just one of a whole category of foundation models. Isn't that right, Dr. Ray?
That's definitely right. So today I'll be introducing Lenovo's hybrid AI framework, and also show this framework will help enterprises and individuals to unleash their true potential.
Now, AI has been around for a really long time, but today something is different. There has been a significant leap in progress in AI. So, Dr. Ray, what is your take on the role that foundation models have played in today's AI breakthrough?
Aha, I'm going to show with my visuals.
You have visuals? Why didn't I bring visuals?
You didn't ask your AI to remind you this. But seriously, I'm going to click. So something hopefully will show up right there. So this is the definition of foundation model. But let's take a deeper look into this definition. I'd like to highlight 3 keywords. The first one is large. Large, today, we take a look at today's foundation model. They are 100 to 200 billion parameters. That's almost the size of the number of neurons in our human brain. So sometimes you see, bigger is better. The second keyword I want to talk about is vast. These foundation models are trained based on internet scale of data. So it's a huge amount of data. And third, of course, I want to highlight about this foundation model is it can handle a wide range of different tasks. So we all remember in the past, the old AI model, probably one AI model can only do one thing. If an AI model is trained, can only distinguish, say, an apple from an orange, but nothing else. Even AlphaGo can play Go really well, but not any other games. Today, the foundation models are very different. One single foundation model that can understand and carry out many different tasks. So I would say the large model, the vast amount of data, and also the wide range of tasks constitute a foundation model.
And that's wonderfully put. And as you spoke about AlphaGo and its cousins, I couldn't help but think about how the people in this audience, you might have heard about AlphaGo on the news, but could you actually get your hands on it? Could you interact with it as a user? Not at all. But foundation models are different. Foundation models are something that people can interact with as users, as developers. They are raw materials. So they are very different, aren't they?
They are indeed very different. So if we actually take a look, I can bet most of the people in this room, our first experience with foundation models are through the interactions with ChatGPT. For example, I can ask ChatGPT, what is the population of Austin? Or even, who brought Formula One race to Austin? ChatGPT will give us pretty good answers. And this type of ChatGPT, they reside in public cloud, and they are accessible to everyone. So I call this type of foundation models the public foundation models.
Now, part of why I'm so excited to be talking about this with you is that I know you and I agree that while public foundation models are great, they're great for many tasks, they're not enough. Now, you all heard YY talk about 3 different foundation model categories: the public, the private, and the personal. And this topic is so important that it's worth taking some time and really letting it sink in. So, Dr. Ray, would you please take us through your hybrid AI framework in more detail?
Oh, definitely. So let's imagine, this public foundation model is great. But there are situations, say we are a bank or we are a hospital, we actually want certain information to be within our enterprise. We don't want that certain information to go outside to the public, right? So in addition, if you look at public foundation models, as I mentioned, they are trained based on public domain data. So they would not understand any information within the specific enterprise anyways. So that's why we actually need a private foundation model. As YY showed in his demo a few minutes ago, there is an enterprise-specific foundation model that can help carry out and understand enterprise-specific tasks. And I call this type of foundation model private foundation model. And of course, similarly, there's a third type. This type, let's think about this. Public foundation models, it will not provide personalized answers to our personal tasks, right? Because it's not trained based on personal data, and it's not understanding my personal preferences. So that's why a while ago when Matt and Taryn were out there showing their demos, Taryn was asking for a trip planning, the public foundation model can give good answers, but not personalized. So there we definitely need a third type of foundation model, and I call that a personal foundation model. And you know what? Not too long ago, I was chatting with my friend, Accenture CTO Paul. Let's see what Paul has to say.
Thank you, Dr. Rui, and everyone at Lenovo Tech World. Artificial intelligence is reshaping the next decade for business, and Accenture has been investing and leading in AI solutions for our clients for years. Now, generative AI, powered by foundation models, is creating an awful lot of excitement. In a recent survey, 99% of global executives said that generative AI is important to their strategy, with 46% believing it'll be a game changer. We have over 300 generative AI projects underway with clients, and the number's increasing rapidly. Dr. Rui outlined many positive developments, but it's early days and there are challenges to overcome as well. At Accenture, we believe we must help our clients optimize and reinvent their businesses with data and AI responsibly and with a human plus machine focus. Let's start with privacy and data security. A secure digital core, along with appropriate policies, is required to ensure sensitive data is protected. Another consideration is accuracy. Hallucinations from foundation models is not acceptable in most business situations. We must enable explainability, which means the ability to show how decisions are made. There's also fairness to ensure AI recommendations do not contain inappropriate biases. With proper engineering, many of these challenges can be mitigated. Finally, we need models to maximize our ability to use AI. These models must be able to handle at size and scale enterprise-specific knowledge and integrate other tools and systems across our business. A next generation of enterprise architecture is emerging that integrates AI, foundation models, and appropriate data with the rest of enterprise technology. The future of AI requires adopting the appropriate business case and the right models and customization approaches so it can bring costs of both compute and carbon down, as well as enabling models to be slim in size and lightweight. It's really impressive to see the pioneering innovations of companies like Lenovo. Those companies that solve these challenges will be among the winners in this new era of artificial intelligence and foundation models.
Thank you, Paul. So by now, I hope you would all agree with us. We actually need a public foundation model that's accessible to everyone. We also need a private foundation model for enterprises. And we need a personal foundation model running on device that is only accessible to that individual. So by combining the public, private, and personal foundation models, we have a very powerful hybrid AI framework.
So everybody who is planning to be putting something on social media, this one right here, this is a huge breakthrough. And whenever I talk to senior executives who are very well informed on AI, they've all got the same thing on their wish list. So their wish list for generative AI always includes the kind of privacy and governance that a public foundation model just cannot deliver because it's accessible to everyone. So this is literally the solution that they're looking for. And Lenovo's granting wishes here, which is amazing. So Lenovo's granting these wishes by focusing more on these private and personal foundation models and, of course, continuing to partner with others on the public foundation models. And so all together, this is how we build a hybrid AI framework. Now, I bet all of you really want to know how this all happens. So can we tell them, Dr. Ray? What are the innovative techniques that Lenovo is working on?
Definitely. I'd like to share 3 core technologies. The first one is model fine-tuning for private foundation models. The second one is about model compression for personal foundation model. And the last one is about data management and privacy protection for the hybrid AI framework. So let's go to the first one. First, how a foundation model is trained. So let's take a look. Initially, there is a foundation model that has not been trained. It won't understand anything, right? And then we use the internet scale of public domain data to train this foundation model. So after training, now this public foundation model can understand and carry out the general domain tasks. We call that a public foundation model. But this is not enough yet. So we have additional training by using enterprise-specific data. See, now the color is changing. And after training, this private foundation model can now understand both the general public domain tasks, but also the enterprise-specific tasks.
So Dr. Ray, how is this private foundation model used in an enterprise?
Yes, so let's take a look at 2. So this private foundation model is ready, is up there, it's wonderful, it can be integrated into the enterprises, but by itself is not sufficient. I was in the backstage when YY and Jensen was talking over here, and I heard their conversation. They were talking about this semantic database, the vector database. That indeed is another very important component YY and Jensen just talked about. So the second one, in addition to the private foundation model, this foundation model will be able to understand enterprise-specific tasks, but in order to get the answers in a precise and accurate way, we need an enterprise knowledge vector database. So this is the second component. And in addition to this, we need a third component. If my clicker works, yes, the third component is right here. So the third one is we need to integrate all of this vector database, private enterprise foundation models with the existing subsystems. For example, there's a ERP system, CRM system, MES system. All of this need to be combined together, such that now we can carry out a enterprise-specific task end to end.
So there's more to this than just fine-tuning on private data. That enterprise knowledge vector database approach is key. Now, you also mentioned personal foundation models. So those things have to run on device, right? So that's a very large model that has to become smaller. How does that work?
Cassie, a great question. I think we do need to compress a large model into a smaller one such that it can run on a smaller device. So let's take a look. Initially, the model, as I said, is big, right? This can have tens or even hundreds of billions of parameters. This will not be able to run on any small device at all. So what we do is we actually discover what are the coupled structures within this foundation model. So you see these different colors. We actually identified what are those coupled structures. The second step is then we evaluate how important are these structures. For the important structures, we assign more bits to quantize. And of course, for those less important structures, we assign less bits. And for those least important ones, we actually prune them away. So by using this joint pruning and quantization approach, we can significantly reduce the size of the foundation model, and at the same time, we maintain pretty good performance. Once we do that, we can put those compressed foundation model into a PC and smartphone. That's half hour ago you saw Matt and Taryn was showing that demo, right, in the airplane mode. So that's how we can run a foundation model inside a small device.
This is intensely cool that you can compress a big model into a smaller one and then run this and with airplane mode. How about the third technique?
Yes, the third technique is also very crucial, and that technology is called data management and privacy protection for hybrid AI framework. So we know there are three types of foundation models out there: private, public, personal. But before any task we need to be sent to those foundation models, we need to understand, is there any enterprise confidential information? Is there any personal information? So we need another module. I call that module data management and privacy proxy. So that proxy will evaluate if this task is public or is more private and personal. If it's public, then of course we can dispatch this task to any of these foundation models. But it contains any enterprise-specific information or personal information, then it can get a little bit more interesting. We need to perform things like task understanding, task decomposition, keyword masking and unmasking. And then at the end, we reassemble everything together into a complete answer by using this hybrid AI framework.
Wow, this is an incredible overview of how private foundation models work in an enterprise, how big models are compressed into smaller models, and how to handle data management and privacy in the hybrid AI framework. I am super impressed. I'm sure all of you are as well. So, Dr. Ray, what is next for Lenovo?
Oh, great question. So this is next for Lenovo. So we believe the future of AI will be a hybrid between public, private, and personal foundation models. And if you look at this hybrid AI framework, it actually resonates really well with Lenovo's new IT architecture, where we have client, edge, cloud network, and intelligence. And Lenovo will continue to develop and deliver AI-ready devices, AI-optimized infrastructure, and also AI-enabled solutions. And looking into the future, Lenovo is very proud to work with all of our partners to build this hybrid AI ecosystem and to help all the enterprises and individuals to unleash their true potential, Cassie.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ray. I am so excited, so looking forward to seeing what's next from Lenovo, especially with this AI hybrid framework. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Hi everyone at Tech World, I'm Steffi Fung, I'm a digital fashion artist, and I'm about to take you guys behind the scenes of how I use Lenovo's technology and AI to create a Tech World inspired outfit. We're going to enter these words into AI and make a digital fashion piece based on what is generated. Now I had to be really specific about the way I describe my prompts, so I ended up with results like this. I actually used a few different AI platforms to see which visual I liked the best. In the end, I really liked this one. Next I head over to my 3D programs to create the garments, texture the garments, and to also build out the 3D scene. The texturing part took the longest, as I wanted to have the design flow seamlessly across the sleeves to the shoulders. And one thing I always consider when creating my designs is to make sure that I include my Chinese heritage within the textures. And bam, the digital fashion piece turned out like this. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's truly magical when you pair technology and creativity together. Isn't that right, Matt?
Well, not bad, right? The pants didn't quite work out. So to say they were a little snug is a bit of an understatement, so we decided to go, party on the top, I suppose. So one algorithm at a time, I guess. We'll work on the sizing one later. But hey, Steffi, thanks for the new digs. Look, the incredible potential of AI comes with an equally incredible appetite for computing power. It's not just about building smarter algorithms, it's also about building the infrastructure that can power these algorithms at scale. So let's take a look.
We're talking about a new generation of applications that, in the context of our smart city, will deliver a brand new range of possibilities.
Lenovo's faster processing helps avoid congestion during research that involves millions of data points. Lenovo's the secret armor shielding the future health of 1 billion lives.
Our relationship with Lenovo has been amazing. We are utilizing Iceland's natural resources to provide 100% renewable, cost-effective, high-performance computing all around the world.
Our innovation lab and Lenovo have a common mission. We need really smart technology, and we need to make it available to everyone.
Lenovo. Please welcome Kirk Skaugen.
Well, hello. Let me add my welcome for joining Tech World 2023. Today, I'm excited to share an update on our infrastructure business strategy and the incredible innovation we're driving in AI through the Infrastructure Solutions Group. So as you just saw, Lenovo's accelerating the new era of IT with purpose-built AI-ready infrastructure that goes beyond the data center directly to the edge, helping businesses unlock the power of their data anywhere it's created. Lenovo is on a journey to become the fastest growing and ultimately the largest end-to-end infrastructure provider in the world. And it started with our commitments in 2016 to lead time to market on all server compute offerings. And today we're leading in performance with 5 times the number of world record performance server workloads versus our nearest competitor. We now remain number 1 in x86 server uptime and reliability per the ITIC survey for 9 consecutive years. And we're continuing to invest and strengthen our position, as you heard from Jensen, as the number 1 provider of global supercomputers for the last 5 years. In storage, we've expanded our portfolio now to cover 95% of the available market in storage and data management. And over the last few years, we've created our unique ODM Plus capability, designing and building our motherboards, our systems, and full rack configurations in-house with our own Lenovo engineers. Today, we're in this incredible world where data creation is expected to more than double over the next few years. That means we'll create more data than in the entire history of the world up until now, and yet we're only analyzing and computing on about 2% of that data today. Our Lenovo vision is that 75% of that compute is going to move to the edge, and that's where Lenovo's new ThinkEdge product line is helping customers bring AI to the places that data is actually created. So our strategy is resonating with you, our customers. Thank you very much. And our momentum in the industry is accelerating. So let me give you a few examples. Through 2022, IDC has now ranked Lenovo as the #3 server vendor in the world for the first time in 4.5 years. We've grown to be the #3 storage management vendor in the world, up from an amazing #13 just a few years ago with your support. And in storage price bands 1 through 4, which represents now more than 60% of the world's storage units, we've retained the #1 position for 4 quarters in a row. And in price bands 1 through 6, which is 93% of the world's storage units, we've now retained the #2 position for 2 straight quarters. So thank you for our customers on that. And then probably most relevant to everything you've heard up until now and to today's event, Lenovo was just ranked #3 in AI infrastructure in the world in the most recent IDC report, up from #6 just a few years ago. So you've heard from YY, from Satya, from Jensen, to Lisa. AI is capturing the imagination of business leaders around the world. So the question I always get is, what are our customers doing with AI? So let's start with finance and the vast volume of data created, which makes it challenging to analyze using traditional methods. Leading global banks are now employing generative AI techniques to better guide their decision-making, while at the same time ensuring the highest levels of security for infrastructure to run their analytics. Now, Semaphore Systems is one of Lenovo's AI innovators, and they're a technology leader in semantic AI and collaboration. We're working with a leading German bank, working to revolutionize the adoption of generative AI for their business-critical processes. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Bernd Geiger, Chief Executive Officer at Semaphore Systems, to hear more about this collaboration. Dr. Geiger. Hi. Hi. Sure. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining me all the way from Germany here at Tech World.
Thank you very much for having me here. So it's a big pleasure.
Awesome. Well, hey, so before we get started, let's tell the audience a little bit about Semaphore, your company.
Yeah, well, we do semantic artificial intelligence, and I guess I want to relate what Jensen from NVIDIA said previously. I mean, semantics is that what you get out of huge amount of data, and actually the next step is turn that into kind of structured way, actually to process it for telling the what, the how, the why. I mean, this is all something very important for drawing conclusions. And that is extremely important. That's what we're doing.
Excellent. So when we think about AI in banking, what are the challenges? Because you're in a regulated industry, you got legal requirements, all these different things. So what does that mean?
I guess regulation is, well, a lot of people have kind of fuzzy understanding perhaps about it. It's not about just ticking the box. Regulations, particularly in kind of mission-critical industries, what banking is actually, it's about there are a lot of dependencies. I mean, there are many regulations all across the globe, and to handle these very complex dependencies is an enormous task for the teams. I mean, you have to manage that in terms to keep up your productivity, and that demand is ever and ever increasing, so that's a huge task.
Yeah, absolutely. So as a partner and one of Lenovo's AI innovators, how is your organization addressing areas like data quality, process workflows, overall monitoring, and then ultimately driving the business impact?
I would like to give you an example. Right now, we're doing a great project with Deutsche Bank Research and together with Lenovo. So what we're doing, we are addressing the topic of ESG. For those who know, ESG is about managing or to show that you are able to comply with environmental standards, governance, social demands, and there are lots of different regulations for that as well. So I mean, we help the team to manage all those complexities, those interdependencies, and also we bring in that it's traceable, it's audible, it's explainable, and that you can only do with structured data. And actually, we turn this massive amount of regulation text data into structured data, and we can draw conclusions out of that.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we're here at Tech World. Why did you choose to partner with Lenovo, and what are the possibilities?
Yeah, it was just amazing so far. I mean, the speed and your openness for innovation. I really like that a lot. The ability to align with the innovation center. That is, I mean, we had just great speed to go where we are today, and the possibility to scale up once we have more and more customers. I really very much look forward to that.
Yeah, I love it when we get our engineers working together on that kind of thing. So really, thank you so much for coming all the way from Germany. And I know Semaphore will be in our demo showcase, so I know the audience would love to hear more and talk to you there. So thank you so much for joining us.
Kirk. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. So as you heard, Lenovo's collaborating with our customers and our partners to simplify and accelerate AI adoption. And in fact, we're at the forefront of generative AI innovation with the leaders you saw earlier today. A few years ago, we invested $1.2 billion back in 2017, and we recently announced another $1 billion to deliver additional AI solutions for businesses of all sizes. And this investment expands our AI-ready portfolio, enabling the use of generative AI and delivering cognitive decisions at scale. So the question is, what is available from Lenovo today? Well, first, we've built one of the most comprehensive AI infrastructure portfolios in the world. We have over 70 products, 70, optimized for GPUs, for storage and data management platforms, optimized for AI, and a new set of reference architectures, like you heard from Jensen, in conjunction with VMware and Red Hat and others for next-generation AI infrastructure. Second, we've designed and built this Lenovo's AI Innovators program, where we now have over 165 proven Lenovo AI vertical solutions available to deploy through our system integrator partners and also our own global professional services organization. So Lenovo is uniquely positioned to address the entire generative AI lifecycle, developing on-prem and hybrid cloud offerings that provide auditable, transparent, secure, scalable, and maybe most important, ethical AI solutions. So third, we're building a diverse portfolio for AI at the edge, from Intel and AMD embedded PCs and gateways to now wall-mountable servers with features like wireless connectivity, air filtration, quieter acoustics, and new levels of security for the edge in both hardware and software. As you heard from Lisa, we're now supporting AMD with our industry-leading SE455 ThinkEdge V3 server, the fastest server at the edge in the world. And finally, Lenovo is the time-to-market design partner for Microsoft and NVIDIA in building the infrastructure for NVIDIA's OVX Microsoft Cloud Azure service. And as you heard from YY and Jensen, our new hybrid AI initiative announcing today will accelerate generative AI capabilities for enterprises everywhere. So businesses and building these applications will require businesses to use a hybrid approach that delivers AI computing to anywhere the data resides. And you heard that from Dr. Ray, from public to private to personal settings. So now, we all know that enterprises are focused more than ever on driving decisions into real time. And so that's why today we're really committed to this concept of bringing AI to your data. And we feel like by bringing AI to the data through next-generation edge-to-cloud solutions, we're ensuring that you, our customers, are going to be ready for a world where 75% of that data is computed at the edge. We're simplifying deployment of these solutions through our professional services. You'll hear more about that from Ken, our new management and orchestration solutions, and we're offering everything as a service through Lenovo TrueScale, where we're unlocking the power of next-generation AI technology, not just for big businesses, but for small and medium as well. So let's take a quick look at how some of our Lenovo customers are already driving AI to the edges of the world. Run the video, please.
Son condiciones críticas y tenemos que tener siempre funcionando los servidores. Y Lenovo con su línea Edge nos dio esa seguridad.
We installed the largest supercomputer in Norway. There is so much to learn and understand about the ocean.
Lenovo. So as you saw, there are an incredible amount of applications for AI designed to support people doing good work for humanity around the world. And you heard earlier from Lisa about one such customer, OceanBox. So I'm delighted to have Dr. Jonas Juselius, Chief Technology at OceanBox, join me on stage. Dr. Jonas.
Hello.
So thank you so much for joining us all the way from north of the Arctic Circle.
Thank you for having me, Kirk. This is a great honor being here.
So, I was really surprised to hear that when I was in Norway a few weeks ago that more than 50% of the world's restaurant salmon is actually farmed off the coast of Norway. So what's the key challenge you're facing with commercial salmon farming, and how are you solving that?
Well, the two really big sort of issues with farming that crops the yield that you can get. One is disease control. So if you do an operation at the fish farm, you will probably release a plume of parasites or disease that will go into the sea and will drift off. And it might infect the neighboring site, or it might linger a while and come back and then infect you back again, which is not clearly good for the fish nor fish farmer. So this is something we need to be able to solve. And with our systems, you can actually track very accurately how the parasites would go, and then you can mitigate these problems. The other thing is, of course, that if you have a lot of fish in a place, it's growing fish, they eat a lot, and they also produce a lot of output. And if these sediments pile up on the bottom of the sea, they might deplete the oxygen. And of course, then the bottom will die, which is bad for the environment. And using our tools, fish farmers can actually gain a much better understanding of these processes and how they work, so that they can plan their production in a way that doesn't harm the environment, and they can increase yields. And in essence, what we are doing at OceanBox is taking these very complicated scientific models and making them really easy to use for our customers, self-service, so that they can have results that they need in minutes, rather than, like it's today, months typically. And this is made possible, of course, by the really powerful AMD-based Lenovo servers in our basement.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think there's over 250,000 different fish farms on the coast of Norway now. So tell us more about your future plans, and how do you see AI expanding and playing into this?
So currently we're just working with Norway and aquaculture, but there's a lot of other things we can do. So we're soon sort of set up with Norway, and now we're going to start moving to model the whole world, so we can have the whole planet modeled. And once we have that, we can pretty much set up our high-resolution models anywhere in the world. And then we can start getting into things like oil spill modeling, man overboard situations, all kinds of scenarios that we can come up with.
Yeah. And you're saving hundreds of millions of dollars for the farmers in the process.
Yeah, and I think sort of the data we generate is immensely complicated, and I think AI will definitely have a very important role in the future in trying to make sense of this data, because there's probably patterns in there that we have not seen and we have not been able to foresee yet. And we can get new knowledge and new science out of it. And we're very excited.
Excellent. Well, Jonas, it's really amazing how technology can solve some of these unique challenges. I know you want to invite everybody north of the Arctic Circle for their next vacation.
Absolutely.
And I know everyone's going to eat salmon tonight, right? So, excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. So if there's one thing I want you to take away from today's conversation, it's that Lenovo is now offering turnkey solutions with professional services that enable AI everywhere and for all. And we're delivering this with the foundational Lenovo promise of industry-leading performance, reliability, customer satisfaction, and service that has been driving us for the last several years. And most importantly for our channel partners, a channel-first commitment and a most trusted partner mentality. So from edge to cloud, we're pushing the boundaries of AI innovation, something you've seen and heard from our big partners and customers today, and bringing the power of AI to you and to your data. So as we finish, I wanted to share a final story that captures all of this and more, showing the ways that we're not just leveraging innovation to deliver higher capacity, higher performance, and service, but doing it in a more sustainable computing environment as well. So with that, thank you so much for your time, and let's run the last video on sustainability. Thank you.
Globally, the carbon footprint of the high-performance computing industry is on par with the airlines. You might think to yourself, can we harness the power of Iceland's sustainable resources for companies all over the world? Responsible Compute is a boutique cloud service provider that utilizes the Icelandic energy grid. We partner with Rescale and focus on providing sustainable HPC as a service to customers all over the world, running on Lenovo ThinkSystem servers and powered by Intel Xeon scalable processors. In order to survive in this harsh environment for over 1,000 years, Icelanders have, of course, needed to live in harmony with the environment. So when thinking of how we power our high-performance computing, sustainability is really just the only way that we look at it. Lenovo is very dedicated to increasing the sustainability of their own products.
Hello, I'm Pat Gelsinger, CEO of Intel. It's an honor to be here today, celebrating Intel's long history, innovating and collaborating with Lenovo. Also, building on decades of friendships and relationships with the Lenovo executive team. And thank you, YY, for the friendship that we've enjoyed these many, many years. It seems like we were just celebrating the 30th anniversaries of ThinkPad and ThinkServer, but that was already last year. The role of computing is undergoing a fundamental shift, foundational to all aspects of the economy and our human existence. It is expanding into a new era where systems powered by artificial intelligence will be imbued with autonomy and agency, assisting us across both knowledge and physical-based tasks, and will become part of our ambient environment. Bringing AI everywhere will fundamentally transform, reshape, and restructure the PC experience, unleashing personal productivity and creativity through the power of the cloud and PC working together for better privacy and security. We, together, are ushering in a new era, the age of AI PC. That journey begins with our new Intel Core Ultra processors, codenamed Meteor Lake, featuring Intel's first integrated neural processing unit, or NPU, for power-efficient AI acceleration and local inference on the PC. In the data center, Intel will also introduce several new and robust Xeon products with differentiated architectures that deliver better performance, efficiency, and TCO. The first to arrive will be 5th-gen Intel Xeon processors launching together with Intel Core Ultra on December 14th in a huge moment for Intel. On our 2024 roadmap, Intel will introduce our next Xeon platform, which will be a game changer for developers and customers. And we will continue to collaborate with Lenovo every step of the way. Together, we can bring AI everywhere by making it more accessible at scale across the continuum of workloads, from client and edge to the network and cloud. Thank you, Lenovo, for your continued partnership.
going on? What's going on, Lenovo Tech World 2023? I know you guys have all been having a great time. My name is Cleo Thomas. I am an actor and streamer, and I love bringing together gaming, storytelling, and cool tech, which is why I'm really excited to help demo Lenovo's Project Kronos. Check it out, check it out. Make some noise for it. That's right. That's right. This is a 3D design content creation solution to help you immerse yourself in a virtual world without the need for using motion capture wearables. Using Lenovo's Motion Capture Tune camera, you can replicate real-time body movement in a 3D rendered virtual space. So once you have your avatar created, you can control it using your movement. Right? Check it out. You can control it using your mannerisms. You know, I'm just out here doing my thing in the woods, you know what I'm saying, right? Right? Or your facial expressions. Your digital twin is rendered on screen and broadcast in near real time thanks to AI accuracy and low latency. I encourage you all to come over here and check out Project Kronos for yourselves on the showroom floor. You're absolutely gonna love it. Absolutely cool, man. And now I'm gonna pass the mic to Luca Rossi, Executive Vice President and President of Lenovo's Intelligent Devices. Take it away, Luca.
So, thank you, Cleo, for that
give me the three.
fun introduction. And now, it's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the era of artificial intelligence. Soon, the PC market will change forever, and your device experiences will never be the same. The Lenovo innovations you will hear about today demonstrate how we can bring AI to you across our diverse portfolio, from powerhouse workstations all the way to bendable smartphones. We have a lot to cover on AI, but first, let's dive deeper into Lenovo partnership with Formula One and explore how smarter devices and solutions are fueling the world's most technologically advanced sport. So please join me in welcoming the Director of Strategic Technical Ventures at Formula One, Pete Samara.
Hi, Luca.
Pete, so thank you for being part of Tech World. Congratulations for a great Grand Prix in Austin. And let me start with this question. So your Media and Technology Center is at the core of Formula One operations. Can you give us a behind-the-scenes look at how this is evolving and how the technology has evolved over the past year and gotten smarter?
My pleasure, Luca. And first of all, I'm disappointed I haven't got the car spinning around in the background. Maybe next year. I'll tell Stefano. You may or may not know, Formula One produces a whole world feed for Formula One. So we produce the broadcast you will see anywhere in the world. So 90% of the footage you will see will be done by our teams, our production teams, our engineering teams, globally, 23 times a year. The core of that system is in the UK. We have a Media and Technology Center in the UK, a state-of-the-art broadcast facility, just recently rebuilt in 3 months, which is a bit scary, with Lenovo's help. Pretty emotional. I think we got a bit emotional in between. But the core of that system, is Lenovo's platforms. We're utilizing their energy and their actually service delivery mindset to deliver great processing and compute for our whole broadcast. So that's from editing, producing graphics, data processing. So lots and lots of chunks of data going through our system. In our live broadcast, 500 million fans around the world, more than a year. So it's pretty important to us to make sure everything's working well, high quality, high performance, more for less.
Great. And then speaking about fans, how do you see tech evolving to get your fans more involved? For example, I'm thinking about AR, VR.
I think Stefano mentioned, I guess, at the beginning of the conversation, that innovation is in our DNA. I've been in Formula One for a few years. Every race, every weekend, we try to innovate and make sure our consumers, whether they're at the track or at home, are having the best experience in the world. It's a competitive world, so we're pushing always. One of the things we've been exploring and investigating with Lenovo is the Think Reality VRX experience. It's a great experience you would have seen in Japan if you went to the Grand Prix. If not, this weekend, a fantastic weekend, their experiences are there. Again, trying to push those boundaries on on which different platforms we can excite our fans, both at home and at the track.
Yeah, all right. So let's maybe shift gears now. And both Lenovo and Formula One made long-term and strong commitments for sustainability. How are we supporting you in reaching your goals?
So sustainability is really, really key to us. We've got buy-in from all of our stakeholders to achieve net zero by 2030. Pretty aggressive. We always win, so we will for sure get there. Lenovo's energy with us has been pretty twofold. I just mentioned our UK facility. That has got more for less, the classic buzz lines that we all use when we go to these shows. But that more for less for us is a smaller footprint for the processing, which has given us a better mindset for our team. A platform thinking mindset means that we can do more for less. But also that's less power consumption, less aircon that we need to cool the kit. So the aim is for that data center to shrink, not to grow. So all those racks that the IT team have put into the data center, hopefully they'll empty out over time. So that platform thing. And not only that, from an asset recovery point of view, which is one of the best things we've done together, I think, is that we've found a great synergy in our relationship, actually.
Yeah.
That strategically, sustainability is massively important to us and all you guys, I guess, from a business point of view. And the way they remove old hardware for new hardware is fantastic. And actually, I only found out a few weeks ago, you don't just take away your old hardware, you take all our old hardware away, which is fantastic.
Yeah, all right. So Pete, thank you. It has been great to partner with Formula One, and I know there is much more to come. Good luck in Mexico this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So I've been a race fan for as long as I've been in the industry. So that's nearly 3 decades. And back then, personal computer was meaning you own it all. You own the hardware, you own everything. Now, AI is about to redefine the personal in PC. AI PC bring knowledge and experiences tailored to you, just like the demo during YY Remark. There are key principles to AI-powered devices. As you heard from Dr. Ray, they host a personal foundation model that makes the device unique to you while protecting your privacy. They never stop learning. They have natural interaction capabilities. They will be faster and more secure, delivering tremendous productivity. So in short, your PCs, tablet, smartphone will do their job much better. AI-enabled devices bring a hybrid blend of client, edge, and cloud technologies. They will have new silicon architectures with neural processing units, NPUs, capable of trillions of operations per second, and allowing them to perform tasks just unimaginable today. We foresee a significant replacement cycle in the next few years and market expansion for all AI-enabled devices. And this is inevitable as generative AI workload will demand on-device AI capabilities and inspire new and exciting form factors. As Kirk mentioned, Lenovo is investing another $1 billion over the next 3 years to accelerate our AI deployment. And in parallel, we are working closely with our partners to lead in this transformative shift. So for more on this journey, let's hear from Yusuf Mehdi, Corporate VP and Consumer Chief Marketing Officer at Microsoft.
Thank you, Luca. I wish I could be there in person with you today. First, a sincere thank you to the Lenovo team for your vision, your innovation, and commitment to Microsoft and the Windows platform. Together, we've engineered some of the industry's most productive, reliable, and secure hardware anywhere. Our world-class software works beautifully on Lenovo's best-in-class devices. And we're so very proud to be a Lenovo partner. We're moving into a new era of computing, with AI at the center. And we're going to reimagine all of our experiences and redesign all of our products with Microsoft Copilot, your everyday AI companion. And Windows is where the very best of our new AI-powered experiences are going to come to life. Windows PCs are the largest base of devices where people perform complex tasks, and they take on heavyweight projects, creating, producing, and organizing. Windows is where we're going to deliver our most ambitious AI capabilities. And with Copilot now built directly into Windows, we're going to enable customers to become more creative, more productive, and more organized. Saying that this is an incredibly exciting time is really just an understatement. We're in a transformational period in history, and Windows isn't just preparing for this era of AI, Windows is going to power this era of AI. Lenovo is reinventing device capabilities for the era of AI as well, breaking computing barriers across devices and secured environments. In addition to the amazing modern devices with Microsoft Copilot for Windows that customers can get today, Lenovo has NPU-powered Windows Studio Effects experiences on the ThinkPad X13S for enhanced video calling. I love that. And Lenovo is also going to bring Microsoft Teams walkie-talkie functionality and enhanced Windows 365 app experiences to ThinkPhone by Motorola. Together, Lenovo innovation and Windows 11 advancements are going to have a transformative effect on productivity across devices, the industry, and the world. Thank you, Lenovo, for your commitment to our customers, for believing that together with Windows, we can empower everyone on the planet to achieve more. I hope you enjoy Tech World 2023, everyone. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you, Yusuf, and thank you, Microsoft, for a terrific partnership. AI massive reach means a tipping point in the workspace is imminent. Our goal is to offer you the most comprehensive and connected AI-enabled portfolio. It will combine on-device AI models with superior chips for faster processing, reduced energy consumption, and advanced privacy and security. You will also benefit from seamless collaboration. Lenovo Freestyle is a secure cross-platform collaboration tool that makes it easier to work across multiple devices and multiple ecosystems. Additionally, our new business-grade smartphone, ThinkPhone by Motorola, easily integrates with Lenovo Think family for enhanced productivity. As Cleo demonstrated, you will see AI combined with 3D technology will truly expand workspace boundaries. Our new ThinkVision 27 3D monitor is one of the first 27-inch 3D monitor that is glasses-free and 2D compatible. It uses AI for tracking, but the standout feature is how AI enables real-time 2D to 3D conversion viewable with the naked eye. And finally, for customers, scalability matters. Our ThinkStation lineup gives every business on-premise scalable AI solutions. Lenovo's ThinkStation P10 is the world's most powerful workstation. And then from the P10 to our entry-level models, you can use multiple ThinkStation as clusters without reliance on the cloud. Let's hear more from a ThinkStation user who is helping bring AI to all. I'm excited to introduce Chief Commercial Officer at OpenBCI, Joseph Artuso.
Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today, and it's been a great crowd so far. My name is Joseph Artuso. I work at OpenBCI. For the last 10 years, we've been making wearable sensors for brain-computer interfacing. We make it possible to get at the data from your mind and body into a computer. 6 months ago, at the TED Possibilities Conference in Vancouver, we worked with one of our friends and early backers, Christian Bayerlein, who's spent his life living with motor disabilities, and we enabled him to realize a long-standing dream of his, to fly a drone over the audience. All of the software related to this effort has been released free and open source by OpenBCI so that anyone can use it as a starting point for their own projects. None of this would have been possible without our partnership with the Lenovo team and the support from their workstations group that allowed us to iterate quickly. Artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfacing has always had a symbiotic relationship. Our understanding of the mind has led to breakthroughs in AI like reinforcement learning and neural networks. Similarly, artificial intelligence is a key piece in BCI's effort to turn the ocean of physiological data in our bodies into meaningful insights. As we continue to teach AI and computers how to think and feel like humans, I believe BCI and the sensors that we're working on at OpenBCI will enable your personal foundational model to truly understand you as an individual. This is going to completely alter the way that we interact with computers, not just for assistive technology users like Christian, but for all of us. Imagine AI assistants that can understand your intent from a glance or a gesture or a silently spoken word. Devices that are constantly monitoring for early warning signs of disease or the efficacy of a treatment for you as an individual. And operating systems that can tailor yourself to your actions, reactions, and intentions. AI and wearable BCI will define the next generation of computers. And I hope you'll join me for my talk later with Rob Herman about how Lenovo Workstations is helping us build that future at OpenBCI. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So Joseph, thank you. And I'm amazed by the possibilities and the groundbreaking work at OpenBCI. Innovation takes many forms at Lenovo. And for examples, what happens when we combine bendable hardware with AI? To show us, here is Lexi Valasek with our Motorola Innovation Research team. Welcome.
Thank you, Luca. And hello, everyone. Like the rollable phone concept that we unveiled at Tech World last year, Motorola continues to push the boundaries of flexible hardware. Today, I'm excited to show you how this adaptable device can bend, shape, and mold to your needs. We're exploring the ability to remove the rigid shape restrictions of a device, whether handheld, self-standing, thank you, or worn at a moment's notice for a hands-free experience. And with the support of AI, the user experience of our smartphones can be as adaptable as our form factors. For example, we've developed an AI model that runs locally on the device, which allows a user to bring their personal style to their phone. Users can upload or capture a photo of their outfit to produce one-of-a-kind AI-generated images that match their style. I did this moments ago and created a unique wallpaper based on my look. I also asked some of my colleagues to share photos of their outfits. Each attempt will give users a unique choice for a personalized flair. We understand the importance of personalization for our users, and this is a fun and simple way to express yourself through your phone.
So Lexi, thank you very much. So as you have seen, we continue to innovate with users in mind. And this exploration, I think, is a great example of that. So today we have covered just a few of the ways Lenovo can put AI into your hands. And personally, I have never been more excited about what is ahead. We are about to witness an AI-driven revolution. And we are ready. As the only pocket-to-the-cloud company with experience and a strong position in multi-OS, multi-form factor, multi-silicon, and cloud edge collaboration, we will power your AI journey and bring on-device AI to all. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I know I'm having fun here at Tech World. I hope you're having the same time back at home watching or even in the room with me. I wanted to show you one of my favorite things here at Tech World, the Lenovo Solutions Racetrack. It illustrates the whole story of Lenovo from its sustainability, high performance, and obviously why we're here, the cutting edge technology. Solutions powers every F1 race from around the world all the way to my setup at home. Speaking of Lenovo Solutions, I am thrilled to introduce the Executive Vice President and President of Lenovo Solutions and Services, Ken Wong. Ken, take it away.
Good morning, and thank you for being here. So today you have heard a lot about how Lenovo is harnessing AI to create exciting possibilities. From personal and enterprise AI twins to infrastructure that bring AI to your data and devices that bring AI to you. But with all this innovation, AI also brings more complexity and greater urgencies for all CIOs. So in Lenovo's study of global CIOs, more than 80% said they would choose investing in new technology over improving their current tech stack. And almost half feel urgent pressure to address AI and machine learning. And 83% are worried that they do not have the resources to keep up. So Lenovo Solutions address these issues and deliver the right outcomes fast. So at Lenovo, AI is not new. We have been innovating with AI for years. And today, I'm very, very excited to announce another industry-leading AI offerings, Lenovo's AI Professional Services practice in partnership with NVIDIA. So guided by experts from Lenovo and NVIDIA, our customer go from wondering where to start to generating real value in a matter of months. So there are 4 parts to our AI practice. So it starts with a focus workshop led by Lenovo and NVIDIA experts. Now the workshop lays the groundwork for customers' AI strategy so they can make the right decision before jumping in. Next is the fast-track action planning. So customers get a deep dive with our data scientists to create a customized AI roadmap. Now, they come away with a clear plan to improve productivity, drive innovation, and gain a competitive edge. Next is design and implementation, where we deploy the end-to-end solution built on NVIDIA OVX and other technologies, including platforms like Gen AI, Private AI, and AI at the edge. Now, at this stage, the customer's digital transformation speeds up. They get real-time data that leads to better decision-making and solutions that deliver the fastest time to value. Now, finally, with Lenovo's managed services, our customer can lower their operating costs and ensure their AI solutions are performing at their best. And it is all delivered through TrueScale as a service for maximum flexibility. Now, in sum, Lenovo's AI professional practice put AI to work for customer in the right way, right away. So I would like to show you a very quick example of this. So Lenovo is working with Hill's Pet Nutrition to use AI in new and exciting ways. So Hill's is a subsidiary of Colgate-Palmolive. So they're dedicated to making premium pet food backed by science. Now, Hill's wanted to find out what factors affect dog behavior, so they partnered with Lenovo. Now, they are observing groups of dogs and recording their behavior 24/7, and that data is then evaluated through a Lenovo AI-powered solution. Now, Hill's uses the result to design the best science-backed pet food available. By embarking on an AI journey with Lenovo, Hughes is able to identify the best way to use AI, quickly implement the solutions, and develop a roadmap for future use of AI. All of which supercharges the mission to use science to make a real difference in the lives of pets and pet parents. Now, only if they could teach dogs not to interrupt with our video calls. So AI is growing across every sector of business, from pets and retail to energy and banking. So this morning, I've invited a customer from financial services sector to join us. Chris Kendrick is the Vice President of Employee Technology Services at CIBC, a multinational financial services company. So please welcome Chris.
Thank you.
So Chris is charged with bringing technology to CIBC's 50,000 global employees. And thank you again, Chris, for being here. So today's hot topic is AI.
Yeah.
And so, Chris, can you share your perspective on what you see happening in the financial services sector with AI?
Well, thank you, Ken, so much for having me, and good morning, everyone. It's great to see you and great to be able to join you. There's a lot going on in the financial sector with AI these days, but it is still early days. I would actually say we're in wave one of probably a three-wave thing. That's because what we heard earlier about regulated companies and getting the foundations and the models in place, that's why I would say we're in wave one. Ultimately, though, I think AI will transform things as much as mobile banking did, which enabled us to bank on our phones anywhere, anytime, 24/7 globally. Right? Banking is built on the foundation of trust. So at CIBC, we're being thoughtful and measured in our approach to AI. Right? One area that we know will leverage AI is the huge amount of data in our field. We heard that from some of the earlier presenters. All right? So there are definite benefits in using AI to crunch through the data to help us make our business decisions, whether it's through fraud, credit risk, market risk, finding that needle in a haystack. Transactionally, it can help our employees be more efficient. Well, we are able to perform repeatable tasks, which gives our people the opportunity to work on higher order things, giving them better satisfaction and engagement in their jobs.
Wow. So, Chris, thinking about those 50,000 employees, so can you tell us more about how you see your role in driving their productivity and job satisfaction?
Yeah, absolutely. We know that technology is a major driver to employee productivity and their satisfaction. Right? So it's extremely important in my role and my team's role, right, leveraging the technology for their satisfaction. We're accountable for all aspects of their productivity tools, their collaboration tools, and actually the identity services that provide employees the accesses that they need in order to do their jobs as well. So we're looking at now how to further enhance these capabilities with both AI and Gen AI. Right? For example, Lenovo's been a great partner at increasing our security while at the same time simplifying our processes for something as simple as logging on to a laptop using the biometrics and two-factor authentication. Right? Even these seemingly small things like this make a difference to the employees. And because there's a direct correlation between the technology experience and overall job satisfaction, these improvements ultimately impact customer interactions and how our customers feel about CIBC.
Wow, thank you, Chris, for sharing your insights and for being a great partner of Lenovo. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Now, building on what Chris was talking about, let's look at how digital transformation is everywhere. So I just want to do a quick check. Do we have any Dallas Cowboy fans out there? Let's roll the video.
Digital transformation is changing the way we work and play. From the office to home, to a stadium full of fans on any given Sunday, technology is there driving the experience. The Dallas Cowboys are a Lenovo partner with 500 full-time employees, more than 21 million US fans, and game attendance of almost 1 million people each year. They're using digital technology to create best-in-class interactive experiences to engage anyone, anywhere. And this type of experience extends to their employees, who expect state-of-the-art technology to help them drive collaboration and productivity in a secure environment.
Woo! So at Lenovo, we understand that an exceptional employee experience is a game changer. And so we designed our digital workplace solution with a human-centric approach. Our digital workplace solution addresses the biggest workplace challenges: attracting and retaining top talent, keeping them connected and productive, ensuring systems run at peak performance, and strengthening security. So we formally launched these offerings back in May, building on our strength in device-related services. And we have already been recognized as a rising star and product disruptor by global tech research firm ISG. Now, one reason for this recognition is our focus on security management. And today, I am excited to announce that Lenovo and Microsoft are expanding our partnership with a new offering, Cyber Resilience as a Service. And this new offering will leverage Microsoft's AI-enabled security stack, amplified by Lenovo's SOC capability and global reach. So please stay tuned for more information about this very soon. Now, in addition to security, what makes Lenovo's digital workplace solution so powerful is our personalized approach. Now, that personalization gets even better with our new Care of One platform. Now, Care of One is a first-of-its-kind AI-powered solution that provides highly automated, hyper-personalized end-user support. Care of One takes a giant leap ahead of the current market, and it delivers the cost efficiency, productivity, and employee satisfaction that only a Gen AI-powered solution can do. It runs three persona-based engines that identify user groups, configure the right technology for those groups, and optimizes the service it delivers to them. So let me give you a quick view of Care of One in action.
Lenovo's Care of One platform brings the power of generative AI to the digital workplace environment. It allows you to go from diagnostics to design to service delivery all in one place to ultimately deliver a hyper-personalized user experience. Step 1 of diagnostics is data aggregation. We have built a simple interface that allows you to connect and collate several standard and custom connectors. It also provides you powerful visualization tools to see your full end-user environment and variability in user experience and outcomes. With a push of a button, our generative AI engine identifies all the different personas in the dataset and the challenges they face. Now, to solve these issues, we engage our generative AI engine to identify the right remediation and prioritize the initiatives based on impact, effort, and risk. Finally, the Care of One platform provides IT decision makers a comprehensive blueprint supported by the business case mapped with outcomes and underlying benefits.
Lenovo! So you can see that it is a powerful tool for understanding the whole end users and providing them with the best experience possible. And finally, I would like to turn your attention to one last high priority area of our customers, sustainability. Now, in today's world, sustainability has become a business imperative, and Lenovo is a recognized leader in this area. Our sustainability efforts start with our own manufacturing and supply chain, and in fact, we have committed to being net zero by 2050. And we're well on our way. We're built on one of the first carbon-neutral factories in our industry. In addition, we're using clean power solutions at our sites around the world. In Hungary, for example, our facility has enough solar panels to power an entire village. And today I want to show you a groundbreaking tool we're using to advance our sustainability, our enterprise digital twin technology powered by AI. Now, Lenovo developed this in-house ESG platform that gathers data from sources around the site and beyond. Now, before we had this platform, gathering that data took up to 30 days. And today, with the platform, it takes less than an hour. And this is just the beginning. All the data is brought into one centralized platform to manage everything from carbon output to energy usage and water consumption, all in real time. What is even most exciting is that all the information is shown in an exact 3D model of a facility. Now, in addition, with this enterprise digital twins technology, we can create unlimited potential scenarios so that we can make the right decisions. Now, the engine shows the cost and impact of each of our choices. And based on this information, we can make the choices that get us to our ESG goals as quickly and efficiently as possible. Now, based on the technology behind this platform, we have developed an AI-powered sustainability engine that we use to help our customer evaluate their sustainability options. So to tell you more about this exciting new engine, here we have our Lenovo sustainability leader and my colleague, Claudia Contreras.
Just like any other part of your business, your sustainability strategies also need access to intelligent data. Lenovo's newly launched Intelligent Sustainability Solution Advisor, or as we like to call it, LISA, gives you the power to design the ideal IT environment to support your sustainability priorities. This personalized AI engine puts you in the driver's seat to lower your IT carbon footprint. With this AI technology, plus a consultative approach, you can see tangible impact from the choices you make. Although we don't have time for more than a quick snapshot here, I invite you to hear more about LISA in our sustainability session later today. And you can also stop by our booth in the main hall to see a demo of LISA in action. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, Claudia. That was very impressive. Wow, so we covered a lot today, and yet there are so many exciting things happening with Lenovo solutions that will really just scratch the surface. I invite those of you in Austin to find out more at one of our sessions later today and at our booths. So I'll end with this thought. Lenovo has the experience, the expertise, and the end-to-end solutions to put AI to work in all the right ways fast. So thank you very much. Now, I would like to welcome back to the stage Lenovo's Chairman and CEO, YY.
Thank you, Ken. So that's a fantastic note to end on. With the AI powering enterprise solutions and promoting global sustainability. Now, may I invite all our guests and speakers back to the stage. Please, everyone, join me. And while they are making their way here, so Matt, so normally as the CEO, I'd summarize this incredible event, but in the spirit of the day. So do you think AI can help us do the job just a little bit faster?
I'm a step ahead of you here, boss. So in fact, I've asked my enterprise twin to help share an overview of our Tech World event for my followers on LinkedIn. So it looks like there it is, it's all there. All of our AI for all vision, unleashing the full potential of the foundation models, and many exciting things to come across the full breadth of our portfolio. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Think it's looking good?
So it's time for all of us to do our part to bring AI to all. Thank you.
This is where our keynote ends, but Tech World is just getting started. You can enjoy lunch in the foyer and explore all the show floor has to offer, from AI experiences, new products, and live demonstrations of Lenovo innovations. Thought leadership sessions will begin in 1 hour.